Today on the channel, I'm going to work on my counting 1, 2, 3 with the big rubber guys, Earl Hebner.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Big Rubber Guys unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a referee for our Big Rubber Guys in Earl Hebner. But for all your Earl Hebner needs and a whole lot more, hit up Collect Major. Of course, that's where you can get your Big Rubber Guys. Currently up for pre-order, the Nasty Boys and Paul Ellering. This one, I think they still have some stock left over there at Collect Major. And this one, pretty difficult getting to market here. Of course, a former wrestling collector shop exclusive that never actually came to fruition. I want to say it was San Diego Comic-Con 2024 weekend, somewhere around there maybe, that this went up for pre-order at Wrestling Collector Shop. For whatever reason, they didn't pay their bills or whatever happened, it did not come to fruition with Wrestling Collector Shop. The Major group over there bought all of these and are sending these all out. So that's what we got here today with Earl Hebner. And Earl Hebner's an interesting one. We've had quite a few Earl Hebner figures actually over the years. We just got the last Earl Hebner figures, I think, were the Asylum toys. We got a regular and a variant Chase edition of that. There was a TNA Earl Hebner way back when from the TNA Legends of the Ring series, if I'm not mistaken. And there might even have been a few other Earl Hebners, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, this is the latest and greatest of Earl Hebner. Awfully plain Jane, but it is always nice to get referee figures. And it's nice to get referee figures of guys that are very well known. And Earl Hebner is probably on the Mount Rushmore of referees, you would have to imagine. There's been a lot of Earl Hebner classic moments going back to the WWF, heck, even the WCW or I guess NWA days as well. And then his brother Dave Hebner, a referee. So maybe you can buy two of these, pretend one's Dave, one's Earl. Choose your own adventure there. But it'd be interesting to see if we ever get any more Earl Hebner figures from any other toy lines. Be interesting if he ever does get to a WWE Legends deal and we get some elites of Earl Hebner. I'm not exactly sure. And this one, does it lend itself to a repaint? I would say possibly. I wouldn't do it anytime soon. Maybe 5 years from now, they put him in the white shirt or something. Very similar to the LJN days, of course, with referees. And we'll do some comparisons of those later in this very video here. But Earl Hebner, it's nice to have a referee with your Big Rubber Guys. I don't care whatever wrestling toy line you have, be it a generic referee or a named referee like Earl Hebner, you feel like you need at least somebody to call the action right down the middle, daddy. Of course, like I did back in the day when I was a wonderful referee. Of course, some may say the best referee of all time, Todd McFarlane. That's what a lot of people have told me. You know, it comes off my back. I'm just trying to do a job, trying to keep it clean, trying to help the people have a good night of entertainment. And that's what a referee does. Call it down the middle. Like a young Fonzie. Fonzie put me on his knee when I was a little kid, and he said, call it down the middle, daddy. And then he blew his whistle in my ear, and I still can't hear out of that ear. It's hard times, hard times. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. And we're going to see if we have to count the 1, 2, 3, I guess, along the way. There's old baby Earl Hebner right there waving to everybody. Hey, guys, I'm here. It took a while, but I'm here. Earl Hebner glamour shot there. Of course, Earl Hebner. Big Rubber Guys, Major. Nothing too fun on the side. I believe they had to reprint the backing of these to take off the Wrestling Collector Shop. So I guess that could be a variant out there that could be very worthwhile in the future, or maybe not at all. On the back, man, a checklist for days. You will say that. Look at that. I can't believe we have this many figures, and I think we've unboxed every single one on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. So check out in the archives, I guess. Got some glamour shots of some guys and gals coming in the future as well. Can't wait to see some of those in the not too distant future. But let's get it off. Of course, resealable packaging. I don't know if you guys are like me. I'm not exactly sure what to do with these. I've got all this packaging. I need to figure a system out, or do I just throw it away? I hate to throw it away, but I'm not in the game of saving tons and tons of packaging. And there is no sign of this line slowing down, as we do know. So there's old babyface Earl Hebner looking good. He's ready. He's ready to go. Get him out of the package here. I will commend the Big Rubber Guys. Of course, my biggest feedback, my biggest gripe on this line for the longest time was this tray was not tough enough. it's perfectly tough now. It's going to take a little bit more to crack one of these. So I appreciate them listening to the consumer and fixing that for the packaging. Nothing worse than getting just sharded and broken up along the way. See you later off to the side. A gentle see you later until I figure out what the heck I'm doing with this packaging. But now we got old Earl Hebner here. And I gotta say, you know, these always kind of have a little bit of a cartoony look, LJN style, of course. But this does look like Earl Hebner, not a recent Earl Hebner, but I would say 90s Earl Hebner, maybe early 90s Earl Hebner about. But does look good. I don't have any problems with that head sculpt there. And I don't think Earl Hebner has one of those faces that, like, you gotta nail 100% because it's, you know, we all have our mind's eye of what Earl Hebner looks like over the years, young, old, and all points in between. But it does look good from where I sit right here, of course, this table right here. Got a bow tie you can set your watch to. I've never wore a bow tie once in my life. I remember I had my dad on a review here one time, and we were unboxing something with a bow tie, and I asked him, have you ever wore a bow tie in your life? And he said he wouldn't be caught dead in a bow tie. And I said, well, you must have passed that down to me because there's no way you'd ever convince me to wear a bow tie. It's goofy. It's goofy. Even if I was reffing, I'd say, nah, I'll wear a bolo tie. That's what I would tell him. You do got the blue shirt going on here. Of course, blue and white are the usual shirts, and we saw that in the LJN days, of course. Got the buttons sculpted in there. Got a nice pocket there. You can put your notes in there if you need to. Who knows? Got two open hands here. You got the big open hand. He's waving high, or he's going down to the mat, and he's going to count. Now, I would have liked to have seen this hand maybe more up in like a claw position, so you could have him on the ground with that like he's doing one of those. I think that would have been a nice little tweak to have that turned up a little bit. Is what it is there. And then you got the all black pants there. He's got his belt on. Got to keep those pants up for sure. Black shoes down below. Big rubber guys on the bottom. And then it does say, what does it say here? Trademark 2024 Major Bendies, all rights reserved. They reserved all the rights, Todd. Every single one of them. So watch out for that. As usual, no articulation on this figure. And I always say with these big rubber guys, what would little Kyle think of a figure like this? And I'd be into this. Of course, a referee, I don't need crazy moves. Most of the time, he's just going to be standing that in between watching the action. But you can do the count, so that is key to having a referee figure. So I would have been good with this as a little kid. Wouldn't have had any issues. So all in all, looks good for what it is. I know these are a little bit more expensive, $55 or so. I know there's a lot of talk about the LJNs being half that cost. There's a lot of different business hat talk we could have on that. Maybe we do that one day on the channel. Who knows? But not a lot of people are going to jump on this one at $55. Have to think it's probably sold okay, but it's nowhere near the top of their selling list. I would have to imagine with this Earl Hebner. That's just me throwing a guess out there. But of course, we got the two LJN referees once upon a time. You could have the referee squad come out there. Easily can mix these guys together. Look like they're part of a referee faction. You're trying to break up the action here. You're trying to separate the Hulk and the Warrior. You can grab these guys, and you can grab Earl Hebner leading the charge as well. And like I said, you can buy two of these if you want to pretend one's Dave Hebner too. Choose your own referee adventure at the end of the day. But all in all, for what we get here and what this is trying to represent, it gets the job done. So Earl Hebner, I believe, still available at Collect Major as I'm filming this. Check it out. Pick yours up. Tell them Kyle sent you. Well, why not? They'll love to say, oh, say hi to Kyle for me. Something like that. Who knows? But there's Earl Hebner. What's your guys' thoughts? He a pickup for you? A pass? A long game? A no game? Let me know your thoughts on Earl Hebner in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content on my other YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to Kyle Peterson 2.0 for videos every single day as well. And if you want more content, let me tell you, there's even more Patreon, YouTube channel memberships every single day, stuff over there as well. Appreciate the support. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. That is my weekly podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, wherever podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for baby Earl Hebner from Collect Major and the Big Rubber Guys, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?